ladies and gentlemen, this is N Cahet with WPGN, and we're going to do a review here with CS:GO, or Global Offensive, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Now, I bought this the other day. It was $14.99, I believe, so 15 bucks. Sinus issues. And I've had a chance to play it, so I wanted to talk about a few things having to do with this game. Now, if anybody's ever played Team Fortress 2, you know that they have the crates that you can get randomly and skins for guns and parts and all that stuff, and you have to buy keys to open them. Now that makes a little more sense because, well, it's free to play. This, however, is not free to play. This is $15, you have to actually buy the game. Well, okay, it's free to play, but it's not free to buy. So it does actually cost you some money to buy the game. And one of the things that I first wanted to talk about is the interface. It looks very nice, as opposed to the original Counter-Strike and even Source. You have your play drop-down, your inventory. You can watch other people's matches if you'd like. You can look at your stats, achievements, and leaderboards, and you can edit your gameplay and option settings here. Or you can exit the game. Now, one thing that I wanted to cover is Valve is now doing the crate thing in this game. So you do have to pay $15 for it, and then you have to pay for the keys, which I'll show you what they look like here. You have to buy keys to open these crates, and you have a chance of getting, one of these items or a rare special item, which it doesn't tell you what that is or is not. Now you get these through playing the game. You get them randomly. I think the maximum you get is one crate and one gun and skin per day. Or you may not get anything, so it's completely based on RNG, but if you play long enough, you will eventually get one. The chances that you won't get one are fairly high too, though. So that's kind of the thing that bothers me is you pay $15 for the game, and then you have to keep paying money to open these crates and potentially get the skin in them. Now, you can sell these crates and these skin items on the marketplace, like if we would go to here and say we want to, let's see, okay, you know what, I will make community market, there we go. So it opens up this little tab here, and you see that these crates are pretty much worthless. They're very, they're very cheap. And when you buy these, you're using your Steam wallet balance, of which I think I have 14 cents. Now here's what I don't understand about these keys, is they're selling them for more than you can buy them for, which is kind of stupid. But you can also sell your skins that you get out of your crates on here, and it's a way of making money for your Steam wallet. Now some of these are really expensive. I've seen one the other day, I think, go for $109. Which is a little ridiculous. Like if you look at this souvenir, what is this? Okay, so this is a souvenir package, but let me find one of the skins that I was talking like. There we go. The Vulcan field tested AK-47 skin is currently going for about $30 to $31 roughly. That's expensive. So I'm happy that they have a way of you making some money to buy other games with, or buy keys with, or whatever you want to do. But I think it's a little ridiculous that you have to pay for the game and we have to pay for the keys to open this. It was cool in TF2 because the game is free. This is not. But moving on, let's highlight some of the other points of this game. It looks very good. It moves decently. Let's play a quick match here, and I'll show you how it goes. They've made a lot of the menus quite a bit nicer. So let's find a match. found a match. So let's get in here and I'll show you some of the menus and whatnot. That way you can see kind of what I'm talking about with all that stuff. Now, one thing that is funny is what they've always managed to keep is the screen right here that's about to come up. Yep, see, the continue and then this splash screen, which is the server message of the day, which is great because the system, oh, and it changed maps. Okay, so let's change maps again. Guess we came in right at the end of that time limit there. Alright, so I'm on Count Terrorist, and once you move, can't buy anything. Okay, so I'm looking for terrorists. Now, yeah, warm-up match. I really wish it was that annoying. So here's the buy menu. You can still do it by numbers, but it's a pie menu instead now. Yeah, it's a pie menu, which before it was a list menu, so that's a little different. I don't know if you can still make your own skins and put them in your game files. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. But I know you used to be able to do that with the old Counter-Strike. I'm not sure if you can still do it now. And obviously, you know, the thing with Ops is still a thing because it's still the most powerful gun in the game. It's a one-shot kill. I don't think that will ever go away. Somebody picked him up. Yeah, the head box, head hitbox is really big, and I don't like that. I'm sure they'll probably change it over time, but that was an issue in the original Counter-Strike as well. And I don't like the invulnerability time, but other than those couple of things, it's still a good game, you know, if you just want to kill some people and pass some time. It streams pretty well, it records well. It looks really nice. They've made a lot of graphical improvements to it. And yeah. My recommendation is, you know, play these random matches until you pick up some skill and some speed. But other than that, I really wouldn't do these gun games because there's a lot of hackers, and yeah. This game is still hackable. I don't know why they haven't really amped up their crackdown on that. It's kind of annoying. But, so, you know, get yourself into a clan or a group or, you know, a community or something that won't cheat. Because I know that a lot of the people that are playing on this are cheating. I mean, look at that. And I know that there are random headshots and whatnot, I get that, but it happens a little to be, you know, to be an actual skill. This guy can't hit shit. But anyhow, so this is CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It looks really good. It's smooth, it runs well. It still doesn't have a very high impact on the PC, so lesser machines should be able to run it fine. It streams nicely. Has nicer menus. The load time for games is not quite as long. It's vastly improved over the old Counter-Strike. So that's a good thing. Take you like 20 minutes to get into a match now. Go over and see if I can take this guy. Yeah, so that's a thing. And in these deathmatch games, you don't really have anybody covering your back, so you're kind of on your own. Your team doesn't really pay a lot of attention. And you always spawn in different places. you gotta watch out for that. A lot of times it'll spawn you right next to an enemy because the spawns are kind of just random.
No stopping us.
Which is okay, I guess. Gets a little annoying, but if you get good enough, you know, and I am pro at this game by no means. If you get good enough, you can get a pretty high score, level up nicely. I think I'm almost rank 3 now, but I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm at 14 HP, so I'm going to die soon. I just know it. It'll only take like one bullet to get rid of me right now. And they have these bonuses, like you see that thing just popped up on screen, dual Berettas. If you kill someone with those weapons within that time limit, you get bonus XP for your team. Which is kind of cool, which you know, increases the experience that you get towards your next rank at the end of the game, or at the end of the match. So there's that. And you know, a lot of this is just kill swapping because you're gonna die quite a bit, and you just have to come to accept that. Unless you're like just God's gift to FPS games. Oh, right in the face. But yeah, this is the game. It's only 15 bucks. While I may not like the fact that they're doing that key thing, it's okay. They're only a couple bucks, or you know, if you want to do that, you can sell the stuff, buy other games for them, which is what I plan to do. See, I don't know why that guy was invincible for so long. Maybe because he wasn't moving. I'm not quite sure. But I will finish this game or this map out, and then I'll talk some more about stuff after this. I really enjoy the way it moves. It's very smooth.
Nice.
The texture is much better. Much better than the originals, even Source. Source was kind of janky in comparison to this. This does have a single player kind of mode that you can use against bots. It's kind of boring though, and they don't act like normal people, so they're not actually going to make you a hell of a lot better.
Great hit.
But you know, I suppose that's what it is. You can host your own LAN games once you reach profile rank 3. You know, so if you want to host LAN games, or if you want to host internet games with your buddies, you can do that at rank 3 in competitive mode. And I'll go over all the different game modes and whatnot after this. After I die over and 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 over again more. Because that's what Counter-Strike is. If you are buying this game and you are expecting there to be like some huge story mode, there isn't. Probably never will be. I mean, I think Counter-Strike Source had more of that than this game or the original. Man, that guy's good. And the different grades, like the different skins for weapons, don't make them do any more damage or anything like that.
Nice shot.
And jump a little bit there. But it's just, the color just is depicting the rarity of how hard they are to get out of one of those crates, and it just means that it's a custom skin. It doesn't mean that it does any more or any less damage than anything else. I think there's a lot of stuff that they probably need to look into, like the fact that, even if somebody's in your crosshairs, a lot of times you don't even hit them. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I've seen hits register on bodies, but they don't have any damage when it goes to the kill cam, so it's kind of weird.
Nice shot.
But, you know, it's whatever. It's a you know, quick FPS game. It's cheap. I don't really expect a whole lot out of it, so you shouldn't either. But it's not bad for what it is. It is designed by Valve, and we all know that Valve has a history of making, you know, the free-to-play, cheapo kind of time killer games. So there is that. But all in all, it's decent. I enjoy playing it. I like the ranking system. And I like the way that they've they've redone a lot of the stuff. It looks good. It plays good. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot that you really need to worry about as far as the FPS Counter-Strike game like this goes. I don't know who's winning or if anybody's winning. I'm not sure.
Very good shot.
I've only had it for a couple of days, so I may miss things or not know about certain things. But I'm trying to cover as much as I can. Okay, there's the, alright, game's over. So you see I got a good chunk of XP there. Didn't get any boxes or anything, but you see a couple people got stuff here. So there's that. And now we're going to go back to main menu. And we'll talk about what different game modes there are. Let's go to our play menu, find a game. Alright, you've got a few different, choices here. Okay, I'm not sure what Workshop does, but let's look at the one. Deathmatch. This includes the maps Dust 2, Train, Mirage, Inferno, Cobblestone, Overpass, and Cache. As well as Aztec, Dust, Vertigo, Nuke, Office, Italy, Assault, and Militia. And this is basically, you spawn with a gun, or you can buy a new one, and you run around and, destroy the opposing team. There's no bomb planting, hostage saving, or anything like that. Arms Race is the now official version of Gun Game, which used to be a mod from the original Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike source. This includes maps Monastery, Chutes, Baggage, Lake, St. Mark, and Safe House. You start off with a particular weapon, you upgrade your weapon by eliminating enemies, and I believe it's 2 kills per enemy. And the first person to kill someone with a golden knife at the end of that chain will win the match. Demolition. You upgrade your weapons by getting kills, win the round by eliminating the other team or completing the objective. And these you have Lake, St. Mark, Sugarcane, Bank, Safe House, Short Dust, and Short Train, which I'm assuming are cropped versions of the original maps. Casual play. Freely drop in and out of games in the casual rule set, which means that you have bomb defusing, hostage saving, and all that, depending on what map you're playing. Same 2 sets of... no, there's new ones. Okay. Dust 2, Train, Mirage, Inferno, Cobblestone, Overpass, and Cache. And as well as Aztec, Dust, Vertigo, Nuke, Office, which is Hostage, Italy, which is Hostage, Assault, which is Hostage, and Militia, which is Hostage. And then you have competitive play, which includes all of the maps. You can uncheck or check which ones you want to look for. So competitive play you can join when you reach rank 3. Fix a skill group, buy new weapons, and you get money each time you win or lose a match, depending. Team friendly fire is on, team collision is on enemies get their first full best out of 30 rounds. So you have that. Your friends list shows up here, so say, Chin Vamp was playing, I could just drop into his game, or I could invite him to a lobby that I was starting. This is kind of a cool feature. The inventory tells you everything that you have, and if you want to see the in-game model of it, you can right-click it and click Inspect. And it will open up this armory that shows you a model of the gun and so on and so forth. That's all it really does. It tells you the skin name if you have one. I don't think you can inspect cases, but you can inspect all the weapons. Kind of like this, the pulse. So that's what this does. You can also go to the community market, you can change your loadout, and your loadout is the things that it shows you available for sale when you hit the buy menu in game. This is mainly for You know, if you wanted to put different skins in, you change them here, or you could also change them in the regular inventory. Just right click on them, you know, so on and so forth. CT replacement, so on. And you can do it that way. You can also hide all default items. That gives you a list of all the stuff that you have special. Now let's see. Rewards. You can go to your stats, which tells you, you know, your favorite weapon, which mine is the M4A4. Rounds played, rounds won, win percent, shots fired, shots hit, you know, so on and so forth. Favorite weapon, miscellaneous, performance, all that good garbage. That's really the only two things on this screen. You can also view your achievements, and it will tell you, you know, what. Kill 100 zoomed in enemy snipers. Win 5 matches in arms race. Win a round by defusing a bomb. Be the last player alive in a round with 5 players on your team. Kill 100 enemies with the SG-553, which, if anybody remembers, in original Counter-Strike was the SG-552 Commando. That was also included. Play 100 matches of arms race or demolition. And there's different, you know, there's different achievements you can get, and it'll tell you which ones you have and what it was for. Or you can go and you can look at the leaderboards. Oh shit, what I just did. Okay. Nope, don't want to do that. Alright. And this shows you the leaderboards for your friends. Current world rankings, KDA, total wins, so on and so forth, so you can kind of compare against your buddies and whatnot. Filter overall. Here we go. This guy is obviously really good. Go to total wins, see what he has there. Oh, okay, so this guy here is not on top. But, so on and so forth. Yeah, these are the top people, I suppose. What it says, anyway. 12 rounds played. Yeah, this guy plays a lot. A lot of these people play a lot. Anyhow, so that's how that works. Leaderboards, you can set all of your options. You can play this game with a controller. Play with a keyboard and mouse. So, yeah, that is CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This is NCAT with WPGN, and thank you for watching. I do recommend picking this up if you've got a few bucks laying around to spare. Not a bad game, pretty fun, good kill time. So there you have it, folks. CSGO.